But after you submit your documents, who will decide? A professor or a committee? At some universities, only a professor, your supervisor, will decide, and that suffices. If he admits you, or if she accepts you as a student, then everything is done, everything is finished. You are the student already, okay? But at some other universities, based on their procedures, a committee should decide whom to admit, okay? And the committee is a group of people, especially the people who are have the same expertise as you, who are the graduates of the same field of study. If you are a physics student, they are the professors of physics at that university. Okay, a group of physics professors at that university, and maybe some other people involved in that process, but most of whom are physics professors. For example, if you are an accounting student, accounting professors. If you are a chemistry student, chemistry professors. This has one point. So, depending on the country, depending on the university, we have two ways. Either one professor decides or a group of professors decide. Okay? In either way, it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter which way they go. If you convince a professor in advance, even when a committee is going to decide, if you have already convinced a professor, you will have a plus vote, one plus vote in advance, because he will vote for you, because he wants to win you, because the professor wants to win you, and this will help you go forward and forward, because he might convince the other professors, especially if he's an outstanding professor, especially if you could convince the head of department, especially if you could convince a big name at that university, a big professor, a great professor at that university. This will give, his vote for you will influence the other people at that committee. Okay, and you will succeed. I'm sure you will succeed. So either way, either a committee or a person or a supervisor, doesn't matter. You should first of all convince a professor. You should first of all convince a professor and be in touch with someone, at least one professor. But I'm not gonna recommend you to be in touch with more professors at that same committee, because this might make them feel bad. This might make them feel unhappy, because they think that you are wasting their times, because they are not sure whether you will work with them or not. But if you talk to one person only from that same university, that same faculty, that same department, this will make your position very better than others, your rivals, and will help you succeed. Okay, and this way, if you do so, you will conquer the castle from inside, because you have a person, something like a representative at that committee, who is voting for you, and like a friend, he will never vote against you. This is very